Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgiana and I love to do all sorts of beauty related videos, waxing, putting makeup on, hair, all sorts of stuff that I think I'll just share that. So if you like this channel, please subscribe and hit the like button if you're gonna like this video. This video is so close to home because I am a mom, I am a busy mom. I actually have to run to the market and get a few things, and my son is just in the other room. So if you see movement behind me, it's not a ghost, it's my son in the room. It's a school holiday, so he's at home non-stop now. So I'm gonna put some makeup on because I want to even out my skin tone, and I am a bit red, as you can see. If you are on my channel for a while, you know this is my biggest thing, it's the redness. So I need to cover the redness, but I'm not gonna fuss with correctors right now because I want to be quick. This is the point of this video. So I've just got some things here next to me. Just recently I had a day in which I was really in a hurry, and the only thing I grabbed was one palette, if I can call it like that. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face palette, and it has a blush, a bronzer, and two highlights in it. But the bronzer can be also used in the crease, you know, on my eyes. I don't even know if I did that day when I was running late. But it doesn't have to be this palette in particular. It just has to be a product that has all of those things in. The bronzer, blush, if you're using blush, which I do recommend to use because it gives a youthful glow, and highlighters, basically, if you like some highlight as well. And it's a good idea for some highlight because it just lifts your skin. I don't know, it just makes it appear better. So this is what I've used, this only product, and of course some other things to even out my redness. But it really helps when you have all of these things in one product, because then you don't have to reach for more stuff. So I'll start this video, and of course it will take me a bit longer because I'll be speaking throughout. But if I would do this without speaking, really quick, it would be no more than 5 minutes makeup for me. It's just I can be really quick if I want to. So right now it's 12 o'clock and I'm still drinking my coffee. I woke up a bit later because I went to bed really late editing. I stayed up editing. So what I'm going to use on my face is one pump of this ITCC oil-free matte thingy, which has 40 SPF as well. And I am going to use this massive brush because I'm thinking it makes sense, you know, when it covers more surface of the skin. I already have my SPF on, and this brush allows me to be real quick. But I haven't used this brush in a while, actually. I just reached for it when I was in a hurry that day. I have this brush for a while, and it was quite pricey, but I'm sure you can find something cheaper. I wouldn't spend that much now. Every one of us has different priorities when it comes to what's important when you get ready. For me, it's covering the redness. For you, it might be doing your eyebrows, arranging your eyebrows a bit, or maybe putting some mascara on, or just a bit of blush mainly. It gave me enough coverage to look decent. Personally for me, I'm happy with this. And now I'm gonna move on to concealer, and I have this L'Oreal Infaillible More Than Concealer. It really is. It's quite thick though as a formula, but I thought I would reach for it today for some reason. I do use the Pat McGrath normally, but I do like this one as well, as long as I put a little amount. Like little, and this is very light. This shade is in the shade, I don't know, 322 Ivory. It's quite too light for me actually, but that's the trick in the inner corner anyway. And I'm going to use this brush to put it in, sink it in real quick. And if you really don't want to put anything else, you can just use this concealer. It gives you a lot of coverage. You can just plop it in the place where you need it, and just with a brush or with your fingers, you know, just in the places where you need. And this has a lot of coverage, this L'Oreal Infaillible concealer. It's really, really good. Look, it immediately, this is a soft synthetic brush, and it immediately covered and gave me a good look. Now a bit of powder, and I have this banana powder. I just grabbed this one. I do like it sometimes. I'm just gonna grab a brush that can immediately be applied all over. maybe you don't need powder, but I do need a bit of powder. You can skip this step if you don't. And that's that with that. And after this step, I usually like to put some face mist. And now for this product that will do it all for me. So I'm gonna get some from the bronzer, the darkest shade in here. And I'm just gonna put a little bit. It's quite pigmented actually, and it can give me quite an ugly look if I insist with it. So I have to be really careful. It can give me like too dark, like I've been punched in the face or something and I got bruised. So really careful with this step, because this is my favorite step in makeup usually, the bronzer, because it brings everything together. I feel like it makes me look alive. I can go a bit crazy with this step if I'm not aware, to be honest. And if I want to cover more, I'm just gonna pinch at this big brush and just put a bit more on the forehead, neck, and really you can just do that with a big brush, as long as you're careful not to put it in the center as well too much. Just on the nose, there. And now I'm gonna take the blush shade, and to make it all quick, I'm gonna go through both like that. Sometimes I do that, but this blush here already has just shines, you know, it already looks like a highlighter, this blush. That's the best thing about it. You can skip this highlighter even, because this has the sheer, the shine, I mean. So I'm gonna take a bit and just pat it even, really carefully, because it's very pigmented once you really take it. And a palette basically that has blush, bronzer in. So the best thing about this is that you can put this in the crease as well. That's why it's so good to have the bronzer. Like whatever bronzer you're using, you can put in the crease anyway, to be honest. But that's what I like about this palette. It's just so all-rounder, you know. And if I have an extra time, I can just do this with one brush, just put a bit there like that. But that's a totally skippable step, this being bronzer. I put some of it here just to make my lip look fuller. It just brings it to the front. If you put a bit of like shadow underneath, it just brings it forward. Sometimes I put some here as well to make this deeper, to look deeper here, like it sinks deeper into the skin. So yeah, I can either leave the blush like that, or I can just take a bit from both shimmers, put it here, there, if I want extra, like that, on the nose, if you're a fan of that, and wherever you want, you know, here, on the lid, you can just, look at that, put some on the lid. And of course, these are extra steps what I did within the crease here. You can just skip completely that and just put mascara, but I'm just showing you how nice is having everything together. You can just create a look that looks like it took more time than it did, really. Now all I need to do is just to brush through my eyebrows a little bit. Sometimes I just leave it like that because my eyebrows did grow, but if you need a bit more, you can put a pencil. And for you, when you're in a hurry, the quickest product that you can use on my own eyebrows, in my opinion, is a pencil that has the spoolie at the other end. So you can just turn it around, then brush, and then do your eyebrows, and then turn it around and brush. So that's the quickest way for me personally, but I decided for this today because, yeah, I actually want to show you that a product like this, you shouldn't underestimate it. Look at the difference that it makes. And I go in the opposite way of the hair growth as well, just to coat every hair in this product. And this is the Rimmel Wonderful Brow, and it's just very, very good. It's a medium brown, I think, my one. And this is the second time I repurchased this. I think I really like it. It's really good. I recommend. And just some mascara as well. I'm just gonna curl real quick. But sometimes I skip this step if I'm really in a hurry. Putting a bit of mascara. And this mascara is fantastic. For a Superdrug mascara, it's amazing. I mean, it just gives me such lashes. And I usually put on the tip a bit, focus on the tip, and then I come back and I wiggle at the root so I can get the most of this formula of this mascara. It's a beautiful mascara. It's the second time I buy it, and I'll keep repurchasing, I think, because I really like it, and I think it's what's the point in spending more if a product does such a good job. Now I come back a bit and I wiggle in here, really stretch these lashes out. And that's that. I can maybe finish with some face mist. And that's the collection face mist. I love it. I repurchased this as well. And that's it, I'm done. And let me show you what I carry in my purse just on the go. I just apply it. It's just something I discovered in my supermarket. Let me just, it's in my bag. It's this thing from Vaseline. Yes, you heard right, Vaseline. I couldn't believe it either. It has one side with lip balm, and the other one, it has a color. And there are many other colors. I don't know how many actually. They're not many. What am I saying here? It's just 4 or 5. But I picked this one because it was on sale when I first discovered it. And it was really, really cheap, like £1 or something for what it is, for, you know, lip balm and color. And I thought, let me try this. What is this? So I actually like it. It's in the shade, where does it say this one is in the, what shade is this? I don't know. I cannot see the shade anymore. But it's brilliant because it has the lip care and the color. But this is such a good product because I find myself applying it in the car just before I get out of the car. So, you know, I just on the run. So put the lip balm on. And sometimes I just leave the lip balm, that's it. I needed this. I should have did that at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. So first put the lip balm, and then I put a bit of color. I don't even put it all over, I just do this all the time. I build it up if I want. If I want more, I can add more or just leave it like this. And then it becomes more red, obviously. Look at that, just makes me look more put together than I was even. And I just think it's such a quick look. And all I've used for the face is a CC cream or concealer, and you can definitely skip the CC cream part or just use a CC cream, it's up to you. And if you happen to have this one or get this one, the L'Oreal Infaillible More Than Concealer, this has such coverage power. You just put it where you need it and you just do that, or with a brush or whatever you prefer, or just fingers, and you're good to go, you know. And if you need the powder, any powder will do. I just grabbed this one because I don't really use it that much and it's like so full. But yeah, a powder if you need, with a bigger brush because it covers faster, you know, the areas if you're in a hurry. And definitely a product that has, not necessarily this one, but a product that has bronzer and blush in, and a highlighter if you prefer that too. So that will just help you out so much because it's just one product, you don't have to reach for different things. Basically, I just combed my eyebrows a bit, put some mascara, and this is brilliant because you have the lip balm and the color. You can either just use the lip balm or put some color as well, it's up to you. But this is a really good product, I recommend it. So moisturizing, stays on even. And when it fades on the lips, I noticed it leaves a nice kind of shade and color, like a pinky hue or a red hue, you know. It just doesn't dry. It's just very good product, this one, for busy moms or busy people in general, if you want some lip product on. And that's it, I'm done, and I haven't yet even finished my coffee. It's cold now. I hope you liked this video. Give it a like if you did, and say hello in the comments below, and let me know what other videos you would like to see on my channel. I'm always open for suggestions, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
What are you doing?
I'm just making the thumbnail.
You join anything with your thumbnail making.